have the answers to? If that's okay?
I'll look at my schedule and look at what you've got on there for it, but
At the
I think
theater
I
again,
can.
I assume?
That's in the
Anything-
theater.
Anything else for
Theater?
communication?
I'm just putting 13th
Theater.
at noon.
In the theater.
It's in the theater. Did I say that? Yeah, in the theater. Thank you.
8C, the update on the parcels, Tree Line and Colonial. We got 62 bids, right? Offers?
0. They kind of gave an update here of what they've been doing to try to get people to, I'll make this a little bigger, to look at it. So you can see it was listed about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months. This is the activity that they're getting. They had almost 12,000 views.
Wow. 12,000 people have looked
Well,
at,
12,000 views. It could be the same person multiple times. It just means that there were 12,000 views. So there, people are looking at it, but now it kind of fizzled off again. So to the best of my knowledge, we have not had any nibbles on it. I haven't heard anything different.
What about those two people who were sleeping behind it? Maybe they'd be interested.
I highly doubt they can afford it.
They can't
Or
afford it.
Yeah.
well, thank you.
Any other questions regarding that? Oh, the Arch Bridge Repair and Painting Contract. Recommendation and award. Is Paul here or is he?
He's not. I can fill in. What do you need?
I guess one of the questions I had was, this appeared to just be patching the structure issues and painting, but I thought some electrical issues were identified, and I didn't see anything in the quote about any electrical repairs.
This one, I read through this and it only mentions the cosmetic repairs. It doesn't say anything about electric. So. But you did give them a cushion. There's an extra 5,000. So there's a base amount of 15, but it says up to 20. So that does give us some wiggle room should they find something while they're in there.
But this contractor would take care of the electrical issues, but.
This one is just for the cosmetic repairs. And
There are
painting.
electrical repairs that need to be made.
That's what I thought I remembered, but
Boxes and some
There are
conduit,
boxes
right?
that are just rotted out.
Yeah.
and whether or not those were on the physical structures per se, but. I'll stop.
What's the next step?
Just need your okay. It's below my
Well, I guess we have
threshold,
to prove
so.
this, and one of the questions I think was open is what color do you redo
It
the same color?
says,
or
subject to final color selection, so there isn't anything in there. You just
maybe
need to tell
match the
them.
other monuments?
Think.
Go gray like the other monuments.
Okay. So paint the same as everything else.
I'll make a motion that I guess I can make my own motion, that we approve the Hine Brothers contracting for not to exceed $20,000 and to use the current gray palette colors in repainting.
Second.
Marty seconded. Any other discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Will this
All
be
those opposed?
will this impact traffic thing at the time that they're doing it? Shall we?
Most of the work would be done, they have to put a barge in, and it's from the water and on the sides. There's very little really that's,
It's actually
At the-
on the physical
at the
road,
road,
yeah.
so-
It's more under and alongside and things like
you
that.
might have to close the sidewalk while they're doing the side of it, but
All right.
We'll make sure we communicate.
I guess, Laura, you might make a note to Paul that he ought to look at the electrical stuff and
Got it.
bring it to the next safety and security if we need to
Okay.
do something for the electrical. Maybe it's small enough that he can just have I forget.
Bentley. Yeah.
It'd be nice to get that done before they actually repaint, so. Staff update, anything?
I have one thing. Where'd it go here? as I'm sure you're aware, we had some issues with solicitation in Pelican Preserve, I guess specifically like window cleaning companies. I had gotten some calls, and Chelsea got some as well. Yeah, it was running rampant for like a week or two there
They
for
were
a
throwing their
while.
business card on everybody's driveway.
They were, yeah. So what happened is we were alerted by residents over in Pelican. We talked to Wiser, let them know. I mean, I explained to the residents who called it, they're like, why is there a gate there? And I'm like, but they're public roads, so we technically can't stop them from coming in. I understand you have a policy against solicitors, but they're public roads. So I said, we'll work with Wiser, say, hey, we're having a problem with solicitors. Can you kind of keep an eye out to see if you can tell if anybody's coming in or not? And they are kind of screening people as they're coming in because they need to have a permit to be soliciting, period. That's a state requirement. That's not like, so I have a letter that I wrote up, a recap of what happened. I'll just read it to you because it's probably easier that way. And then Paul will be sharing this with the subcommittees as well. So staff was alerted by residents to solicitation activity taking place inside Pelican Preserve. And while the district cannot prevent individuals from entering and traveling on public roads within Pelican, the master HOA prohibits solicitation in the community. Upon receiving the report, staff contacted Wiser to advise them of the situation and requested that any solicitors be deterred at the gate when possible. Wiser was notified that solicitors had been seen in the community, and Supervisor Carlos responded to Amiata Way to address the issue. According to Carlos, when I approached the solicitors at 10530 Amiata Way, they were hesitant to speak. Once I asked for their ID or solicitor's permit, they walked away quickly. While escorting them off the property, they claimed they had been dropped off. I informed them that the next time they would be trespassed off the premise. They then attempted to enter a vehicle, and I was able to obtain the license plate number and vehicle model, which he attached to the email. I will also advise all gatehouse guards to monitor for unmarked vehicles and individuals wearing high visibility vests or branded polo shirts, as soliciting is not permitted in the community. So this incident's a great example of the partnership and communication between Pelican Preserve's residents, the district, and Wiser, which resulted in successful outcome and removal of the unwanted solicitors.
Because also technically, once they step beyond the sidewalk, they're trespassing, so.
The first one's, the first round, what they did is just come and throw a little plastic bag with their business card on everybody's driveway. So they never violated their second round. These were young kids, as I recall, they were relatively young kids, were knocking on doors and just asking, you need your windows cleaned? That was when I.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out, are they actually going around the neighborhood? Is it like you had them at your house and they said, hey, we're here, we're just gonna go to next door to your neighbors and say, hey, we're right here, would you want us to clean your windows? But we realized it was more wide scale than that. So we worked with Wiser to address it.
I feel like I'm a mushroom in the dark.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's really not a bad thing.
So that was part of that communication that went out, telling people, please, if you notice it, let us know. So
Yeah, they
that
can let the
front
gatehouse know too.
Yeah.
They'll go and do
the
what they
guard
can
gate
to
know,
try.
these employees will, yeah. So it was part of our announcement.
Member items, Marty, you got anything?
I have nothing.
Nope, took care of mine already.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I've been on PPAC for, I guess, almost 4 years. And I'm a firm believer that organizations need some new blood and some new thoughts into it from time to time. I just wish our U.S. Congress would think the same way. But this will be my last meeting. I don't know if I need to turn anything in or not.
I'll take that. It's on record, so.
Okay, all right, yeah, and I wish everybody the best. And Marty, not Marty, Doug Zanter brought up a good thing the other day that I got to thinking about. He said that there are working committee members and there are voting committee members. And when I first came on, I felt like a working one because I was doing the budget analysis and presenting that and stuff, and there was a change in policy, which is not a big, not a big deal. And I became a voting member. And so I think it probably requires somebody to get on here that becomes a working member. And so anyway, I appreciate the opportunity to be here for the 4 years that I've been here, and I'll move on. I got several other things I'm doing anyway, so thank you very much for allowing me to sit with you.
Thank you.
In line with the U.S. Congress, and we got the money from Venezuela, which is safe.
That's true. No, it's just in oil.
No, all good. Thank you.
Patricia? Okay, well, Alan won't be at the next meeting then,
No, I will not.
and.
So hopefully we'll have candidates to review. I'll put that on there.
You put that out,
Anybody else?
Laura?
not be
I already
here,
asked him to send it, but I knew what you were going to say, so I'm like, send it out.
You send that, how do you, just out of curiosity, between,
It'll get posted on our Facebook page, and then we send that out through Constant Contact, and I think Randy also sends it over to, I forget who the person is that
does
sends it
Pelican
out.
Preserve put it out?
They should, we asked them to, whether or not it happens, it's,
Well, that's why I'm looking
Yeah.
partly at Patricia to
Adriana's
say,
our,
let's make
Adriana's.
sure
What do you
that we
have
put it
that,
out.
yeah,
I'll have Randy make sure he sends it to you.
And-
okay,
and,
great.
Perry's here
Appreciate
too,
it.
so perhaps.
There may be
he-
other vacancies that we want to fill. Does any of the committees,
I think that's it right
subcommittees?
now.
No?
I don't think there's anything else.
Separate anyhow.
Will anybody else
Yeah.
not be here in February?
What's the
On the
date?
12th?
It'll be the
February
12th.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
Lincoln,
Okay,
see, in the
so we
old
should have
days,
a
we would have
quorum, so-
recognized that. The old days. in
Is there
school, we
anything
just
else
said
that you
Lincoln's
guys want to
birthday.
have on your agenda specifically for next time? You can let me know, but please let me know more than a week ahead of time so we have time to put it on there. That's a given, Marty.
That the flags are up.
I think you'll see that. I'm taking care of that right now. We'll get it done. We're trying to figure out where they are, and they will be raised and they will be replaced as soon as we locate them.
Serious,
So.
if you need somebody to climb the pole, put it up, let me know.
I'm on it. We'll be doing them in January and July going forward.
So
It
when
might
the
be
vice-
more appropriate for the safety and upcoming safety and security, but I'd like to get some sort of update on the resurfacing project and the painting project.
Striping.
Where we're at in that process, because I know we haven't even solicited bids yet, because we're a quarter of the way through the budget year already, and we want to, trying to get those accomplished this year, but
Understood. All right, so I got,
hopefully there'll be something coming out of safety and security on, with some updates on that, so.
As long as we discussed flags, just an observation. So after the vice president passed away, the flags in the front were put at half-staff, but not the ones at Town Center.
That's PPCA's responsibility. John should have taken.
Just an observation.
we did something right.
I'll make sure.
All right, it's 2:48. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Alan moved, Tom seconded.
We did it in an hour last time, so this was a little less.
We're getting
Thank
good.
you.
Okay.
Aye, I'm sorry.
Property Center have been talking.